Good morning. Global jitters are back to haunt us just when the Indian indices were hoping to surpass previous intermediate highs. Bearing double-digit inflation, the Indian economy remains on firm footing, but then we need to remain at the mercy of the world. The Indian indices are set to open weak, but there could always be a pullback in case there is some improvement in the temporary worries. The positive action may continue in some of the mid-cap and small-cap counters. Kotak Bank is reportedly selling 4.5% to Japan's Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corp. M&M is said to be eyeing Boeing's spares unit in Australia. The markets were disturbed yesterday by a host of global reasons. Weak reading on Japanese export demand and household spending and a revised reading on Chinese leading economic indicators sent the global indices into a tailspin. The euro too plunged to record low versus the Swiss franc amid worries over the region's banking system. Renewed fears about liquidity took center stage as Thursday is the due date for repayment of the ECB's 442 billion euro in one-year loans, and interbank rates jumped to 9-month highs. Back in the US, recent economic reports have not been too encouraging. Also, the US indices are close to key technical support levels, while China is said to have broken them. As far as the Nifty is concerned, it is back to the support of rising trend line drawn from troughs of 4,786 and 4,980 levels. In case it is unable to sustain above 5,240 levels, short-term uptrend is likely to come under threat and Nifty could test levels of 5,200. NASSCOM will make a pitch to the government seeking continuity of tax benefits on special economic zones in the direct taxes code. The government has extended the special duty on import of soda ash from China. The Petroleum and Natural Gas Regulatory Board issued license for companies laying gas pipelines. The Union Finance Ministry has agreed to states' demand that tobacco to be kept within the ambit of goods and service tax and alcohol outside it. SEBI on Tuesday said that FIIs will now have to disclose information on Indian securities lent by them to overseas entities for the purpose of short selling on a weekly rather than a daily basis. State Bank of India fixed its base rate at 7.5%. Pantaloon Retail has allotted 10 million warrants to its promoters group company, Future Ideas Realtors India Limited. Meta's infrastructure has reported a net loss of Rs 2.5 billion for financial year 2010 compared with a net loss of Rs 4.7 billion last year. Moving on to the recommendations, the technical calls are: buy on INT Vaishya Bank. We recommend traders to buy the stock above Rs 343 for a short-term target of Rs 358, and it is advisable to maintain a stop loss at Rs 335. And a buy on GMR Infrastructure Limited. We advise buying the stock above levels of Rs 59.25 for 1 week delivery with stop loss at Rs 56.5 and target of Rs 65. Moving on to the derivative strategies. Short HPCL July future in the range of Rs 436 to Rs 437 for a target price of Rs 422 and a stop loss is to be placed at Rs 443.25. And long Sesa Goa July future in the range of Rs 346 to Rs 347 for a target price of Rs 356 and the stop loss is to be placed at Rs 341. Thank you and have a great day ahead.